welcome to No Enemies Here, the show where anything can happen at any time, any place, just like life. You know what I'm saying? This is a life show. Not live, life, but it's also live. Anyways, I hope you people are doing good. Today we have Seek Out and Play that contributed. We have Meandering Mike, and we also have the Professor Riccardo Mazzini. Plus, I did two other short-ish videos that I'm going to include in this episode. One is about Stack Academy, and the other one is about, it's funny, I forgot. And the other one is about, holy cow, I can't even remember what I recorded. But it's going to be in the show. Alright, so, what's new with what here now? Well, look, first things first, Freddy, my favorite Frenchie, Fred Serval, is the developer for the game With the Hammer. He's getting around. And With the Hammer is developed by Ray Weiss in the CSL games. So, look at that, and it is called With the Hammer, Thomas Münzer and the German Peasant War in Thuringia. Wow. Alright. Plus, let's see here. Okay, so we have Worthington Publishing. These guys are awesome. And they're having a holiday sale, and almost up to 80% off on selected titles. Okay, so Big Time Hockey is $25. Big Time Boxing is $30. You know what I'm saying? Band of Brothers, Screaming Eagle. You know what I'm saying? Not this one, but you know what I'm saying? Well, it used to be 80, it's now 40. You know what I'm saying? And let's see here. Soviet Dawn, Darren Leveloff. $25! Seriously. Man. Whew. Okay, so it's Worthington Publishing. Check out the deals there. It's just insane. Just totally insane. I'm looking around, seeing if anything else was Facebooked. Alright, so no, nothing else was Facebook. So you know what, I'm going to cut this short because this is going to be a longish show. So have a good one. Yeah, have a good one. I just bought Big Time Boxing, man. I couldn't help it. You know whose fault this is? Eh? Why am I buying a sports game? Because of ID Jester.
And I'm Grant.
Hello, this is Riccardo Mazzini, and this time the greatest day in history and games is December 2nd, 1850. For the last day, one of the most controversial figures in all American history. To some, a violent terrorist. To others, a martyr of freedom. The last day of John Brown. John Brown was born in 1800 in Connecticut as an evangelical Christian of strong Puritan leanings, combining religious and civic values. His upbringing was that of a deeply abolitionist family, with John as one of the most radical members. He was opposed to the segregation and the slavery of colored people, as well as the trampling of the rights of Native American people. He started to become minister, but regretfully, due to a illness, he had to abandon his course. It's called its learning course, and then he began doing a lot of different jobs, as for example as a land surveyor on the frontier, and even a small entrepreneur, and then again a teacher, and then again a small banker. The fact is that he had successes in every one of his activities. The turning point happened after the murder of an abolitionist newspaper editor, and this is where John Brown became very explicit about his anti-slavery opinions, not only in the family and with his closest friends, but also in the public, emerging more and more from what he perceived as a deeply unjust society. And it is exactly in this period, in the 1840s and 1850s, that John Brown became an active member of one of the greatest supervisors of the so-called Underground Railroad, that is the network of tunnels and people helping and guides helping colored people to escape from slave states in the south up to the north and even up into Canada. After his final bankrupt of all his activities, also due to his imagination from society, he settled then in a territorial reserve for black freed people, and it is there that he erected a new house. Another turning point came in 1855, when his sons moved to Kansas. Kansas was in a territory in a state of mini civil war between abolitionists and pro-slavery citizens, because Kansas was about to become a state from a territory, and the people of Kansas had to decide which kind of state they would live in, a slave state or an anti-slavery state. This was what was called the Bleeding Kansas period. There is a constant succession of raids, violent attacks, murders, and massacres all around the entire Kansas between anti-slavery and pro-slavery forces. John Brown came into Kansas and immediately became one of the greatest leaders of course, the anti-slavery faction. Together with his sons. Under Brown's command, his sons and other abolitionist sisters took from their residences and killed 5 settlers that were very pro-slavery and also possibly slave hunters. Then they had to fight back a true invasion from the Missouri State Militia into Kansas, and Brown fought back these actions and then fought other battles, committing, yes, deeply violent acts of murder and slaughter. Also, one of the greatest was, as we have said, the Potawatomi massacre of the 5 settlers that were deeply pro-slavery. So after Kansas settled, Brown had become an infamous figure, and several federal warrants were issued for his arrest due to his actions there. This is when John Brown began sporting a beard to conceal his face. But he wasn't deterred. He escaped to New York and other northern states, and then began to plan an attack against the federal depot of Harper's Ferry, Virginia, trying also to persuade black leader Frederick Douglass into going with him. Why? Because the idea was to seize the weapons that were at Harper's Ferry and harm the other abolitionist people and other black and other colored people all around the United States, and began a general revolt, possibly a black state secession. Tried to engage other abolitionists, and some of them were on his part and others refused. For example, Frederick Douglass refused to get personally involved with the Harper's Ferry raid. But Brown carried on. He led his forces to Harper's Ferry on the night of October 16, 1859. Their objective was to take the armory, the arsenal, the town, and then even the rifle factory. At the beginning, they met no resistance. Then they came into the engine house of the nearby railroad that will be later recalled as John Brown's Fort, because they barricaded in there when federal forces, led by then Colonel Robert E. Lee, came into the scene. And Captain Jeb Stuart, yes, this name are very well known after the American Civil War, then led the final assault, but also led by, as we have said, First Lieutenant Jeb Stuart and First Lieutenant Israel Green of the U.S. Marine Corps. There was a fight, and then the Marines broke into the engine house, and they took down the door, and they wounded or killed all the occupants of the engine house and captured as well John Brown. There were a lot of appeals for pardon, as we said, by Frederick Douglass, also by the famous French writer Victor Hugo, and also even plans for the rescue. But this is very interesting, because John Brown was a very deeply political figure. John Brown said, "I'm worth," this is what it was, "I'm worth inconceivably more to hang than for any other purpose." So he actively sought to become a martyr for what he perceived would be a later struggle for freedom for all American people. And then came the day of his execution, December 2nd. In this day, Brown read his Bible and wrote a final letter to his wife and also his will. And it is there that we find his famous phrase, his last words: "I, John Brown, am now quite certain that the crimes of this guilty land will never be purged away but with blood." And this was a very dark prophecy of what was to become later known as the American Civil War. Among the soldiers in the crowd witnessing his execution, there were future Confederate General Stonewall Jackson and even John Wilkes Booth. John Brown's life and death were a crucial turning point in the process that will lead to the U.S. Civil War. And even if today no one doubts about the value of his intentions, some still condemn his violent acts. He was, however, shall ever remain a fighter for the freedom of all people, and as such, his name will forever remain recorded in the annals of history. The general scenario is that of a country coming to, of the life and death of John Brown, is that of a country proceeding up to a bloody, very bloody civil war. And also the microcosm of this civil war is the quasi-civil war that was what happened in Kansas. And even for that, we have a great game that is Bleeding Kansas, published by Decision Games. This is the very tragic situation in which John Brown became a national figure. Bleeding Kansas is a very fine political military simulation. This guide is a simple majority game, but you can see insurrectional tactics, fragmented conflict, irregular confrontations all over the map, the systematic use of devastations and even deportations. And also it is a card-driven game, and there is a great depth of historical content inside every single card. So it is a very fine game, but it is also, in a way, something of a history lesson for a part of American history that is almost unknown outside of the United States, but it is very, very important. It has simple but effective rules, not so impossible length. It is a very reasonable length game, and it is a very deeply engaging and interesting game. I really like it. Okay, people know I am an enthusiast for American history, but also it is a very fine historical game. So that's it for this time. See you on the next Battlefields. Ciao.
Here at Noble Knight Games, we've been carefully growing the world's largest selection of tabletop games going on 25 years now. From fresh-picked new releases to finely aged vintage classics and hard-to-find imports, you can buy, sell, trade, and play with us at our store in Fitchburg, Wisconsin. Or shop online 24/7 from anywhere in the world, just like nature intended. Growing fresh daily at Noble Knight Games.
And here we go with the crux of the show. First and foremost, obviously, is ID Jester with 9 videos. He says he's taking it easy because he's taking care of someone. And that he'll be back next week with a plethora worth of videos. Like, you know what I mean? Take it easy. We have so much time we can watch. You're monopolizing everything. Huh? Everything. And plus, you know what he writes to me? He writes, here's the screenshot, and I brought it early, because I could, like, it's condescending voice, you know what I mean? Here's the screenshot, I brought it early, just for you. And I do about 1,000 videos a week, and you only do one. Go figure. What a rat. Anyways, he's doing a recap. He's soloing Raising Robots. Then he gives you Jester's Judgment on Raising Robots. Then he plays Tekhenu, Obelisk of the Sun. He solos everything, this guy. He's got no friends because he's condescending. Then Sentinels of the Multiverse, Bullet Star, and Wormspan. That's what's happening on ID Jester. You want me to tell you more? No. Go to his channel. Check it out. Artie of ARDWULF'S LAIR has 1 billion videos, this guy too now. But I just put 2 of them down because I'm in one of them. So he has Counter Clipping, The Best of GMT Part 4. This is gonna go far. And The Chit Show with Dan and Artie. I'm Dan. And States of Siege, another Solitaire madness with Darren Leveloff. We had a great time. Time went really fast. And that guy's a mensch. Alright? Alright. Big War Games has 4 videos. Sassanids. Wagram War Games or Wagram War Games. Big battalions. And Napoleonics, you know what I'm saying? Then Targo 2024. Holy moly, I can't even spell that, say that. Then Canadians push on Carpiquet Airfield. And 1944, Carpiquet. On Big War Games. The Chief and Bonding with Board Games has 2 videos, Tales from the Loop, Phoenix and Crown. Don't sleep with the lights off. And then AMC The Walking Dead RPG. Check this out. AMC The Walking Dead RPG. Can't we speak normal anymore? Downstairs, actual play on bonding with board games and RPGs. Bucko and Bucko's Piffle. 8 videos. All of them are in Victory in the Pacific and War at Sea Bucko's campaign. So, he named his campaign, which I think is fantastic. Fantastic, because what I want to do is when I go to Stack Academy there, we're playing the Big Overlord Memoir 44 game. And I want to call the guys on my team the Stack Bastards. Huh? Because the Stack Academy, you get it? The Stack Bastards. I love it. And that's what's happening on Buckle's Piffle. The man famously known as Calandale Enrico Viglino. 2 videos, Wellington's Victory 8, Rap and Review on Calandale. Charlie Charles Latora, 4 videos. An updated video, France 40 is ready. No neat setup counters. Also tiles 6mm. I can't see, it's too short. 6mm. You know what I'm talking about? Then France 40 GMT, finally all set up. He's going for it, man. And 6mm tiles. And then more miniatures. Is he nuts? I think you're crazy, Charles. I think you're loopy-doopy. I think, what did... on Carol Burnett, something about shrapnel anyways, or whatever. You know. Alright. That's what's happening on Charles Latori. That's that kind of a show it's going to be. Mike Bertuccelli's Wolfpack is showcased on Dave's Gaming Cave. Dave's Gaming Cave. So it's Wolfpack Early Campaign, October 1941, Part 1 on Dave's Gaming Cave. Eric's Table Napoleonic Battles, 2 videos. 1811 Albuera, an unboxing, and Is It Worth the Upgrade? A comparison.
For the first Wednesday in December 2024, Seek Out and Play presents Lanzerath Ridge, Let's Get Started, as part of the Winter War Month on Seek Out and Play. A short video that focuses on setup, turn sequence, and victory conditions of Lanzerath Ridge, which is part of the Valiant Defense series by DVG. The video is designed to help people get started with their first turn of play. The Valiant Defense series also consists of Pavlov's House, Castle Itter, Soldiers in Postmen's Uniforms, and the upcoming Guadalcanal game. Check out more videos when you subscribe to the Seek Out and Play YouTube channel. In addition, there is a monthly Speak Out and Play podcast, which you can find on Buzzsprout and Spotify. For just $2 per month, you can support the channel by becoming a Patreon member and see the videos and podcast 48 to 72 hours in advance. At least one new video is released every week on the Seek Out and Play YouTube channel, so I will see you next Wednesday.
I'm filming right now, and this is weird, okay? Because everything's weird. Yeah, weird too. So, I'm getting ready for my big stack Overlord scenario, but the thing is I don't think I need all that. It seems I just need 2 Memoir 44 base game maps and the Overlord scenario game, whatever, expansion. This is, well, let's start with Zappa there, Uncle Frank, eh? And let's just look around. It's been a while, haven't done that. This is games that I don't play that I should play. Alright? It's a mess right now. It's always a mess. Alright? Lock and Load's there, GMT's there, Worthington's there, Steve Jackson's there. Come on, they're all there. Alright, so I'm gonna try to keep this steady. And let's go. That's, you see that? That's the corridor. Alright, here we go. And there's the corridor. There's my other games and stuff. Oh, let's see if I can get better. You know, games that I want to keep. Older games that I don't know. I find they're special and all that. I'm trying to get something here, but these are probably all games given to me by GIMPY. Hi. Look at that. More games here. This is the corridor of whatever. Hey. Squad leader. I'll try to get some squad leader. Here's maybe 1/10 of my tobacco. Yes, those are all cans, all waiting to age, and well, they're aging, but they're waiting. I'm waiting for them to age, for God's sakes. Yeah, we gotta fix this. So now, I'm gonna go to my smoking room. And look at that. Oh, look, more tobacco. Okay, let me. Okay, so that's the back end of my smoking room, right? I come up from the dungeon. It's a little bit chilly now. There's some more tobacco. I got lots of tobacco, but no light right now, so it's because I enjoy tobacco, man. Okay? I love these little whatchamacallit there, posters. Let's put on some heat here. All right, turn on the light. I still got things to be fixed. There's my screen. Yeah, well, I cut it off, so there's my screen. You know, this is what it looks like from the tobacco's point of view. Oh, there's my Italian World War II propaganda poster. It says, blood, good blood doesn't lie. Well, whatever. So I'm planning on finishing this up. I'm very slow, but you know, this is a lamp. I just put some cardboard there so it, you know, whatever. That's my weed. I just pick and choose the weed I want. And that's my gaming table there. Okay, it folds over. That's more weed. Yeah, it's all joints already rolled, and there's stuff in there. And I have another humidor. And guess what it's full of? Weed. There's more tobacco there. You know, I'm a medicinal weed smoker. You know what I'm saying? That's my amp. That little amp runs my cinema, everything. Check this out. Hey. Oh, it's cold. Come on, you can do it. Yeah. Okay. So let's see. Yeah, a little battery in my ass. So that's my BB gun collection. Pellet guns and BB guns, and I love it. I'm not a... Look, if I was in the States, I'd collect guns, but that's... I'm already nuts. So the police would know that this guy's got a gun. Keep him, as soon as he gets out of his house, shoot him or something, or whatever. So I got... Check that out, that repeater there. That's incredible. Now, I gotta show you how it works. Okay? Alright, so that's that for that. Hi, I'm Dan Pancaldi. I'm the guy who runs No Enemies Here. But if it wasn't for all the reviewers and all that, and especially ID Jester, I wouldn't run anything. So, I showed you a little bit of my gun collection, right? Look at this, man. This is an 1866 Remington, okay? It's all metal. This is some sort of plastic there, poly poop or something. But usually these guns don't come with a Picatinny rail, but anyways, you know. But what I want to show you with this is the fun that can be had with this gun. Now, look at that. Where do you put the BBs? Well, you put the BBs in a shell like this. And funny how it looks like a bullet, eh? Well, that's the thing about these guns, the realism, okay? And it's not just for shooting like bang, 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 bang. This is backyard practicing, which they call plinking. And I just relax with it. I have my pipe, my coffee, you know. But anyways, look. See? Guarda. Huh? Hey? Another bullet. Put it in the chamber there. I know you can't see too well because my fingers are there. But, you know what I'm saying? And now it's in. And now, it's just like a real gun. You load it. And you shoot. And then when you want to load the other bullet, check this out. Oh, for God's sake. What has this happened to me? Huh? You know what I'm saying? Shit. God damn it. Look, it's supposed to do this. It's not even doing it with the second bullet. You know why? Because these bullets that I took didn't have the insert in it, so it should be popping out anyway. So look, bad. And it won't pop out. Okay, so that was a waste of video, but it was fun while it lasted, right? Okay. Now, I remember showing you, let me bring this down a little bit. This is my Peacemaker. It's the Colt Peacemaker. It's, what year is this? I don't know. But, check this out. Those are the cartridges, right? These are the good cartridges. So, what I do is this is a single action gun, like the real one, like it can't do anything unless you, and I just love the sound of this. Listen. Huh? So, half cock, open up the Lolo, and your bullets just fall out, like that. See what I'm saying? Hey, just like the real Wild West. And this has the little insert that the other gun didn't have. And I just put in the bullets like this. And I think I showed you this before anyways. But I'm just making a video because, you know why? Because I can. And it shows you a different side of me. Alright, so that's that for that. I hope you liked it. A name we haven't heard in a long time, Fenny Rob. Fenny Rob plays Kaiser's Empire board game, Time Lapse, Caesar for, unscholarly people. All of this on Fenny Rob. Gamer Zach, 3 videos, the best new overwhelming swarm and base defense survival games. Plus SimCity 2000, remember that? I bought that, man. Then the state of real-time strategy games in 2025. 40 best new upcoming real-time strategy games on Gamer Zach. Games from the Front has 1 video, and it's a Grand Tactical Series, a game called The Greatest Day, Utah Beach exclusive rules. Holy moly, this scares me. And it's with designer Tom Holliday. And it's The Greatest Day, Utah Beach. Will start the war from right here, part 3 on Games from the Front, he says. The Shiv. Gaming with Earl the Shiv Bickford. 8 videos. Belisarius' War. 29th edition of his game collection. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 other videos on Belisarius' War. And then the ID Jester Influence Pennant Race Part 1. He's playing a baseball game, man. Freaking ID. He's all over the place. Gaming with E.R. Bickford, the Shiv. The Leonidas of ASL. I hope to meet him soon. Tikani's George. George is playtesting Don Petro's Operation Windsor, a 2-player turn. What am I saying? A 2-player turn. I'm gonna read it again. Playtesting Don Petro's Operation Windsor 2-player turn 2 after action report. You know, that is confusing, George, for an ADD guy like me, huh? But I thought he stole anyways, huh? Okay. Timmy of Hairbrain Games has 2 videos. Welcome back, Timmy. I like ya, Timmy. I like ya. Hairbrain Games BGG Secret Santa 2024. And then Hairbrain Games Wolfpack, an unboxing, a game by Michele Bertuccelli. Published by GMT. Hex to Hex has 1 video on its Chancellorsville Pinnacle of Victory, Turn 1. Huh? Hex to Hex, man. Then Hexed Encounters has 4 videos. Viva Mexico by White Dog Games. This is a gameplay part 1 of it. Then Musket and Pike, a game by Ben Hull, obviously, because I have it right here! Hey, yeah. Oh, Scheiße! Come on. You know. Alright, so, let's get on with the show, huh? Hex Encounters, Viva Mexico, Gameplay 1, Musket and Pike, Gameplay number 1, and Gameplay number 2 of Musket and Pike, and he also looks at December 2024, a look ahead. Oh, this is an update thingy on Hex Encountered. Respect for Jim Napoleon Ozarski. 4 videos. Scenario 1 for Midgard, then the Battle of Ligny for Valor and Fortitude, then the Battle of Wagram for Bloody Big Battles, and Operation Charnwood for Battle for La Bijude. IABSM. What the hey is that? But I swear. For our Spanish viewers, we have Julius Fairfax, Juan Jose. 2 videos, Bataladores 2024, a con, and then comparative between Tierra and Libertad games. I think one is a White Dog game. I could be mistaken, could be Spanish games. On Julius Fairfax. Herman Latnin on Juste Garde. No birthday arrival into the whirlpool. Blue Panther, sure, you can justify buying a game but your birthday. I just did. I justified Christmas by buying Big Time Boxing by Worthington Publishing. The thing is that I'm gonna be present at cons more, and I find that other than cons, I want to game with some of my friends, and some of my friends are not into gaming, but who can resist boxing, huh? Especially when you're a boxing fan. What can I say? And the man, KilRoyWasHere, 4 videos now. It's Vive l'Empereur, 2nd edition. By Blue Panther, then he checks out Michele Bertuccelli's Wolfpack, the North Atlantic Convoy Struggles, published by GMT. Then there's something about Joplin's annual tree trail kickoff December 4th at Mercy Park. Mercy, I say. This is what, one of those high school things? Oh my god, I suffered through so many. And then Kilroy's K3 strategic level World War I games. And you know what? This reminds me of something. Everybody's got their little best of and favorite and this and that. So, no enemies here, me. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna have the best of whatever, whenever. Okay, so expect it. All this is happening on KilRoyWasHere. Legendary Tactics, Atlantic Sentinels, a playthrough, February 1942. A game by Gregory the Animal Smith. Published by Compass Games. Jan Heineman of Let's Play History has 3 live videos, Fields of Glory, 2 of them, and Over the Hills number 5, Armored Brigade 2, Let's Play, on the Historians channel, Jan Heineman's Let's Play History. Marco Omnigamer, aka Wargamer, Battalion War of Ancients, review. You know, I don't know, this looks like a VUCA type game. But I don't know. But that's what's happening on Marco, eh? Then the man who looks like a vampire, Mark Felton of Mark Felton Productions. 3 videos. State secrets, still classified World War II subjects. Come on, let us know. Then saving Private Ryan's fake German vehicles. Now who cares? It's a tank, right? Yeah, okay. Make it look German a bit. And you go, it's not a German tank. Then shut up about it. Who cares? You know, Dean Essig once told me that. Anyways. Then, The One Strange Death of Rudolf Hess, Episode 1, One-Way Flight. He tried. That's what's happening on Mark Felton. For our So I'm going to be doing little shots once in a while, maybe every week, who knows, of Archon, Montreal Con, called Stack Academy, I-E, not with a Y. Get it right when you Google it, eh? And whatever. So, okay, look, I'm going to go through pictures and I'm going to animate these pictures, alright? Alright. So look at that. We have a pretty lady and 2 crazy men. We got that guy at the left completely, I don't know what he's trying to do, but I think he's gonna wipe out the whole table. It happens at Stack. People go insane. It's a dangerous con. It's a Stack con, man. It's, you don't want to mess with people. Carl Paradis is there and he don't take fools too lightly, this guy, and whatever. And here we have Dominique Lauzon, the teacher, the guy who puts things together. He's the combat commander guru. You wanna know about combat commander? Just ask him, and he'll roll his eyes and tell you, basically, you're stupid. Yeah, R means range. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. You always feel welcome at Stack. Look how the people to the right feel welcome when Dominic is explaining the rules to High Frontier. You know what I'm saying? And now, look, this is it. This is what happens when you don't know the rules and your partner in the game, I'm assuming, is screaming at you. What are you, a moron? Huh? Condescending guy, belittling bastard. The stack bastards. He's part of the stack bastards. Look at her. She's like, I'm all victim-like. I'm all victim. You're a victim. Anyways. Look at this guy. The guy to the left, I know him. He comes there. I've seen him a few times. I don't know his name, and I'm sorry for that. But the guy on the right, now that guy, you can't piss off. Why? I guess basically he owns the con. He decides what's happening at the con. He gets all involved, you know what I mean? He rents hotels and stuff and wild parties and orgies. I'm telling you, con orgies, man. Woo! You know, son, what can I tell you? Let's go on. There's Dominic. He's got a bit of Italian in him, I'm sure, because he's doing the vaffanculo thing. He's getting ready to tell this guy, hey, did you understand? If not, ma vaffanculo. That's the kind of con. It's the bastard con. The Stack Academy con. And he's one of the brawlers. Yeah, I'm telling you, and everybody... Look, it's even Christmas. Christ, these pictures are probably taken in November. Who puts up a Christmas tree in November? Stack Academy. Anyways, let's go on. Now, the guy with the beard to your left completely, I don't know him. The guy to your right, who's giving you the, what the hell do you want face, because he looks a little bit Hell's Angel-ish. And we have the Hell's Angels coming in there. And they want a game. And when they game, they party hard, man. And you got no choice. Huh? But the guy over there, that's una faccia, una razza. I forgot his name. But what a nice guy. The guy to the left completely. What a nice, intelligent musician. We had great conversations. The guy's a jazz musician. He's a bassist. And they're playing, what are they playing? Hannibal? I don't know. Who cares? Alright, let's go on. Now, okay. Now let's go to the left, first of all. There's the guy who was screaming at the woman who now is crying, and the woman to your right, the guy with the glasses on his head, that's Jean-Francois. Now that guy, he's laughing. You know he's laughing? Because it's true. Because life is but a joke. You know what I'm saying? So he laughs. And the guy's an accountant. And you want to talk to an accountant, like you talk to Herman Luttman if you want to talk to an accountant. This guy's a Quebec accountant, so it's different than Herman. Herman is just straight numbers. In Quebec, when you do accounting, you got to factor in the 3% for the mafia, the 1.6% for the Hells Angels, and the government gets her cut. Trudeau sometimes passes around here, drops off some cards, and sometimes he drops up a little baggie. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, screw him. Jean-Francois, great guy. You want a dark sense of humor. I love it. Sarcastic. God, is he sarcastic. I love it. And the other guy, I don't know. And they're playing what? Stadi Noah. I don't even know what game they're playing. Let's go on. Or is that it? Is that it? Okay, well, here, look. This is a picture of me and my doctor. I recently got a diagnosis, which is not the best news, but it's not the worst news. And after she gave me her diagnosis, I figured, hey, I love this woman. She's been taking care of me for 20 years, if not more. And she's just wonderful. Dr. Lamb. I asked her, because we talk food. Obviously, I'm always talking food. And I gave her some lupines. Lupines. It's Italian little snack. And she loved it. And then I asked her, where do you get your pork? She goes, at the supermarket. What's the matter with you, man? The doctors make $1 billion a year, especially in Montreal, Quebec. And I told her, go to this farm over here. What do you guys eat? She goes, we're Vietnamese. We eat everything. I figured. And I stopped the conversation there. So that's my stack. It's my life. And I hope you liked it. For our Italian listeners, Il Gianni Zero Nero, Mauro Faina's channel talks about Stalingrad roads. It's a nuts publication. Turn number 1. Mo of Mo's Game Table 2 videos, Compass Games Learn and Play with Merv Cross Grant, the Western Campaign of 1862. And that was part 1 and part 2 of that. Holy moly, Biggie Wiggy, you put in a lot of time here. All that on Mo's Game Table. My own worst enemy is playing Mr. Madsen's War, the Incredible War of 1812, pre-war sequence. On my own enemy. My own worst enemy. It's not going good today. Nanguaya! So Nangui's got one video, and it's the German situation for the Eastern Europe conflict zone, January 1st to 4th, 1915 on Nanguaya's channel. Patrick's tactics and tutorials are rematching Grant Moves West scenario number 6 of the game, Thunder on the Mississippi, happening on Patrick's Tactics and Tutorials. Here we have a look into the future of Marco Arnaudo. Tell me you didn't think about that. Anyways, I like this guy. You know why? Because you can't get more geek than this guy. You want to get more geek than this guy? This guy does videos on periodic tables, and he's got 1.62 million subscribers. Do you understand? Verstehen Sie? Capish? Wakari Maska? So he looks at Neon. You want to know about Neon? Check out the future Marco Arnaudo. The chef of war games, Phoenix Knight. Okay, he's got one video. He's got 3 videos, but one of them really makes me sick. Mystical Munchies, Jungle Juleps. This is the unofficial Disney Parks cookbook. I'm gonna puke. Anything Disney for me makes me sick. I don't like Disney. I never liked Disney. I'll believe any conspiracy on Disney, okay? Then he plays Christmas in Arkham 2024. Eldritch Horror, yeah. And Sentinels of the Multiverse. All this on the Chef channel, Phoenix Knight. And John Entwistle is alive and well in Pushing Cardboard, and he's showing us a game, Tactical Commander Unboxing. I don't know what that is. Looks Decision Games type of box. I mean, I like that, looking at that, but, you know, they're all German officers. A lot of people are going to say, German cells, bad cell, whatever. You know what I'm saying, man? Anyways, tell me this guy doesn't look like John Entwistle. Tell me. On Pushing Cardboard. For our Italian listeners, the Professor, Riccardo Mazzini, is live with a warlog, and he is with Moreno Pedrinzani. And I don't know who Moreno Pedrinzani is, but Riccardo will tell you in Italian later. Ruffy of Rough Swordsman Wargamer has 2 videos, the Tony and Ruff livestream Panzer Part 4, and then the War Room Live. How has wargaming evolved in 25 years? It has. But going back to Panzer, James Day, this coming Tuesday, we will have James Day on the Chit Show. So Tell your friends, and this is very interesting because Ruff is doing a live stream with Tony, and they're playing Panzer, and that looks like fun to me, man. It just does. I like tanks, right? And that's what's happening on Ruffy's channel, Rough Swordsman, Wargamer. The General, Smitty's Game Table. 2 videos, both on the same subject. Michele Bertuccelli's game from GMT called Wolfpack, an unboxing, and he said he doesn't title the first one, but check out. General Smitty's got something to say. Stephen Dolges plays a NATO designer signature edition. War of Nerves, War Turns 1, 2, and 3 is playing NATO, a game by Bruce Maxwell on Stephen Dolge's channel. Storm of Steel Wargaming has 3 videos, a visit to Verdun and the First World War battlefield sites. Freak me out. I want to go. Then Bench Report and Unfortunate Sons, Chains of Command in Vietnam. I should say Unfortunate Sons, Chain of Command in Vietnam. Yeah. Tabletop Minions, 2 videos. Fight the hobby tax at the hardware store. A hobby tax? Well, everything is taxed. But I don't know what to say. Then the new future of wargaming on Tabletop Minions. Now this channel, I like this channel. It reminds me of when I first started getting into watching videos about war games. The guy's mild-mannered. He's a little bit long in the tongue, you know. It doesn't matter. I enjoy it. So, Tabletop Sci-Fi has 4 videos. Temple of the Beast Man by GDW. It's a review on how to play. Then Ogre Deluxe, Steve Jackson Games, a review on how to play. These are relatively short compared to some of the videos he's done, like Time Tripper. Check that one out, it's about an hour. Then Stellar Conquest by Avalon Hill. I have that, a review on how to play. And Star Explorer by Fantasy Games Unlimited, review and how to play on Tabletop Sci-Fi. The Board Game Chronicles, 2 videos. Christmas Gifts for Wargamers, Part 1, new releases in 2024. Then first look at The Longest Trench, an unboxing and an overview. These are famous battles of World War I, a card game. The Bunker, 2 videos. World in Flames, the Collector's Edition, and Day of Days 3. He does number 2, September, October 1039, and number 2, okay, November to December 1939. 1939, not 1039 on the first one. Okay, so he made a little typo, and I read it. So because I read it, that typo is legit now. That's what's happening on The Bunker. Cody, I watch your channel. Cody of the Discriminating Gamer and Ray. I'm beginning to like Ray. I like Ray. So, 4 videos, Trail Story America. And then it's Dungeons and Dragons Onslaught, Tendrils of the Lycan, Like starter set unboxing with Ray. Is it like or lich? There's one lich, there's the Lycan. There's one moose, there's a million moose. Figure it out. Then, here we go. I watch these. I like Cody. What do you want? It's Cody's Top 10 Hex Encounter War Games for December 2024. There you go. I got something, because every time I go to bed, I take my iPad, I put it up, I prop it up, and fix my pillows, and I watch Cody, and I watch Tabletop Sci-Fi, and I watch STUKAJOE, and I watch ID Jester. God forbid he knows I watch him. Yeah, I watch a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? And now it's Michael Bertuccelli's Wolfpack. That's starting to happen. I gotta watch some videos. And I want to watch a rough swordsman wargamer doing Panzer, which I haven't yet, and I will. That's what I'm doing tonight. Then the last video, he has Nova Era unboxing with Ray. The great channel by Indy Nidell, The Korean War. I'm watching this religiously every week. It's coming out. I'm watching it. What a brutal war. Do you know that in one battle, if I'm not mistaken, 5,000 Allied troops died in one battle? 5,000. That is Utah Beach in 1944. Where, if I'm not mistaken, I think there was 3,000 and it was 5,000 casualties, or it was 5,000 deaths. Jesus, man. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, the Korean War, week 24. Marines attacked at Chosin Reservoir. Holy cow, what a butchering. December 3rd, 1950. What a massacre. Brave, and scared men. That's all. The name of the game, 2 videos. Panzer Blitz, Thursday, number 3, the Battle of Vyazma. That's difficult. And then how to play Death Maze, heroic adventure in the corridors of doom. You know what? It's great. The name of the game, great stuff. Holy moly, it's the gentlemen of the Player's Aid, and they have 4 videos. One, to interview Trevor the Bender on Korea, and then they unbox Storm of Steel by Compass Games. I gotta get that. And if you're watching this, yes, I'll probably buy it. Because Bill says that, or he asked me once, do I ever buy games? Sure, I buy games. Yeah. Then a Christmas sale buyer's guide. Look at those guys. Look at Grant. Isn't he punchable? Alright. And then a debrief for San Diego HISCON 2024 on the gentlemen of the Player's Aid. GIMPY of the GIMPY Gamer has 3 videos. Whiskey Charlie, Armored Brigade 2, and Holiday Digital War Game Buying Guide 2024. You see what I'm saying? Then Tony, and there he is in all his beauty. Tony of Tony's Board Life. History Capstone Presentation. Why the British and Native American allied during the Northwest Indian Wars. Why did they do that? Because they were going to get shellacked. And then Canada would belong to the States. Now, there's something going around about Canada being the 51st state. Whoa! Who asked us? I don't want to be a 51st state. Get the hell out of here. I don't want to be American. It's like you Americans. Hey, why don't you become Nepalese? Come on. Join Nepal. You know what I'm saying, man? Drop it. It's stupid. No, we're never going to be the 51st state. And if we are, well, at least the shipping and the money is going to be good. All right, that's what's happening on Tony's Board Life. The Hugh Hefner of War Games, Worry Robe, Tad, is playing Operation Compass by VUCA Formations After Action Report. I just like VUCA's the way they drafted this cover, painted. I don't know what they did because I'm not that kind of a guy who does that business. I'm a musician, man. Or I think I was, or I don't know. I'm a janitor. You know what I'm saying? I am a something engineer, a cleaner engineer, a superintendent engineer. What the hell it is. Anyways, Wardy Robe plays World War II is doing a VUCA game called Operation Compass. Nah, I don't see the Operation Compass written there. But anyways, It's an after-action report. That's all. The cop that is Wayne Hansen. He's unboxing or is reconning Red Death Rebellion solitaire and multiplayer science fiction coin game by J. Carmichael, the guy of 3-minute board games. Good for you, Mr. J. I'm gonna go blow a J later, you know what I'm saying? Wise Guy History 3 videos, Cloudspire unboxing. It's a chip theory game. Then the top 10 wargame cover designs. You see what I'm saying? He's doing it. Me too, I'm gonna do it. Me too. And then top 10 board game cover designs again. Parts 1 and 2 on Wise Guy History. For our Polish viewers, Michel Wojennik TV has a video, 1217 The Hunt. It is a review of a game, but this looks like a VUCA game too. Am I right? Probably not. Anyways, that's what's happening on VUCA Simulations. The Face! There he is! He couldn't update it on his YouTube regularly, so this is a short. And it's a World War II solitaire board game channel update. I don't know where he is, man, but I hope he's not fighting in Ukraine. Because look at him. He looks like he's dodging a bullet. Literally. Eh? And he's got what? A javelin. A javelin system behind him. Or whatever. Kyoutse Zilla Blitz. Love his channel. Love what he's doing. Amazing. 17,000 subscribers. Good for you, Zilla. 4 videos, upcoming war games plus giveaway holiday 2024 new releases. Then first Monday in October gameplay demo, board historical games by Fourth Circle Games. Really? Alright. Then Purple Haze gameplay demo, solo Vietnam War tactical combat game. And Purple Haze impressions and light review. Light review, I like that. Solo Vietnam War tactical combat game. All this on the Zilla Blitz. Aaron Plays 3 videos, Enemy Action Ardennes, Allied Solo Play, Episode, and Setup. Then Into the Woods, from GMT of the Great Battles of the American Civil War, Shiloh, April 6th, 1862, Episode 56. Continues another video of Into the Woods. This is April 6th, 1862, same thing, Episode 57. I know Sherman is mentioned, but other than that, Shippo. Advanced Squad Leader Spotting Around, 2 videos. ASL 284, 2 videos of the same one. Crisis at Kazarine Solo, Playthrough, Parts 2 and 3. Agility Snips, 3 videos of Comancheria, Playthrough, Take 2, Take 2, Take 2, Rise and Fall, Parts 7, 8, and 9 on Agility Snips. Andrew Choon, 3 videos, Undaunted Battle of Britain, First Contact. Then Undaunted Battle of Britain, First Contact, Part 2. And First Contact, the concluding part. On Andrew Choon's channel.
Howdy folks, it's Meandering Mike in the Man Cave of Madness, our weekly channel update time, but since I didn't do one last week, this is 2 weeks worth of videos. As you can see down over here, I did 3 videos on the Siege of Tenochtitlan last week, how to play with the first turn, then turns 2 through 5, and then turn 6 to the bloody end with an unexpected result there. If you're interested in seeing that, go ahead and watch that series of videos. I will be doing a after action review, also talk about some books, literature available on that topic. I am waiting for a particular book, so I'm not going to do that after action review until that arrives. Could be next week, could be before Christmas, after Christmas, even next year, who knows. It will come eventually. All right. I also did a live stream on Black Friday, the day after Thanksgiving. A chance for people to chat and connect, and we played a couple of games online there. And yeah, Charles, your game will be coming. I'm looking for some miniatures to throw in the package there. So once I find those, I'll ship that after you. Thank you to all the people that watched and participated in that. And in the future, I'll try to fine tune the games. Took a little longer than I expected, but can fine tune that. And then I just did a mail call video on my HOLLANDSPIELE sale items. So it's not an unboxing per se, it's an unstacking. I'm going through the stack of games that I spent way too much money on. But again, it's the sale, so I usually save up and wait until then and try to buy as much as I can to take advantage of the discounts. So if you're interested in seeing that, and if you yourself participated in the HOLLANDSPIELE Hollandaise sale, you can comment there and let us know what games you got and what you're looking forward to playing in the world of HOLLANDSPIELE. So as I said, coming up, I will do after action, but I'm making no promises through the entire rest of the month of December on what I'm going to get done when. May or may not have videos coming. We're just going to have to see. We're going to play it by ear. I'll, try to get something out there for you, but no promises. I will be asking for feedback on the direction of my channel in 2025, so I'll be posting some polls on my community tab, and I'll do some short videos at some point asking for feedback where you guys can comment on those. So again, when those will come exactly, don't know. So that's it, folks. Thanks for viewing. I hope you all had good holidays and holidays upcoming. Merry Christmas, all that good stuff. So don't know when I'll see you or chat with you next, but and all you folks, if you're watching this on Dan Pincaldi's No Enemies Here, sending it back to you, Dan. Take care, y'all. Ciao.
Another week, another show. Thanks, people, for putting up with me today. Holy moly, what a day, what a week. What a week! Started last weekend, oh my god. You know what I'm saying? It's just one of those defining weeks. It is defining. It's kind of exciting, though, because my life has to change. And I have no choice but to change my life. And I will. I'm changing my life into an orangutan. Why did I say that? Because I look like an orangutan. Let me start over again. I'm changing my life into an anteater. Yeah, I'm gonna be an anteater. So, just call me Ard for Aardvark. Alright? Please like, subscribe. Please help me out in continuing this channel by supporting it. It is fantastic that already people are doing so. I am forever grateful. Really. Really I am, that people want to give me support to continue my channel. I'm not going to get emotional here, but because I probably will. But with that said, have a good night, and don't let the bed bugs bite. I don't know what else to say.